and finally, I mean, she had to really fight for it for a long time.
Yeah.
So anyway, I digress. So you have to work on the inside. You do. You have to know what you're good at, like write down those 7 things that you love about yourself, and really get comfortable with who you are and know yourself. That's so important. But then once you do, it's important, equally as important, that you make the most of your shell.
Yes.
And that you do what makes you feel good. And I think, Laura, that's what you do very well. Juliana, that's what you do. And with your Zumba, you do the same thing, Amy. So
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And having your own business, it just means that there's more pressure put on you to do that same thing, you know, all the stuff that we're doing all the time anyway.
Right.
The makeup is good, the hairstyle is good, the self-confidence is good, but when you've got your own business, that has to come through. That's
right. Or you can't be successful.
This is true.
So a new view of you, we have 5 women speakers that are all really good. Oh, and I know them, but Tanya Brown, she's our friend. Did you get to meet her yet? Have you, Juliana, met her yet?
Yes, I've met Tanya.
She had an unanticipated spinal cord injury almost a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I have not met her.
Yeah,
You were
I thought
telling
so.
me, yes.
I was
and
very interested in her.
She's very cool, and how she's come out of it is hasn't even been a year yet. It'll be a year in October, like right around the event. And she's very inspirational, very motivational. She's going to actually open that day because I think that'll set the tone for the whole day. She's good. And then we have Kat Sturtz, who has Fast Action Fridays, a show on Fridays here. And she's been a coach, a business coach, and she's been around for quite a while. The name of her business is
Yeah.
Is it Rocking Your Path?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Tanya Brown's blog is My New Normal.
Yes.
So check that out. And then we have, and Kat's really good. She was at Diva Day, and we got a lot of good feedback from her about her.
She's a very potent person.
Yes.
In small amounts, she's potent. Because I just met her that day and got to know her that day, and yes, she's very
Very
potent.
smart. She's been around the block, too. She's done a lot of things. So she's a really good business coach. She's actually my business coach. And then we have Belle Cohen, who helps women reinvent themselves. She's amazing. Her information is, I should have written this all down, is discover your bold, unleash your bold. And she's really cool. She is from Detroit, but she's lived in Chicago for quite a few years. And I like her. I just think the world of her. And then we have Linda Sarantis. Have you met her yet?
Oh, she does the belly dance.
She is she's over 6 feet tall and rides a Harley.
Wow.
And she is probably
and belly dances.
And one of the most feminine women you'd ever meet. And long black hair and just beautiful. And when she talks about why she teaches belly dancing, it's the same theory as you.
Yeah.
Because it makes women feel really good about themselves, and it just changes the way they carry themselves and everything. And she's even going to teach us some belly dancing moves.
You can get like a good workout with those moves too. Yeah, I had like a workout video
of belly dancing.
Yes, and it really does work.
You really have to use those abdominal muscles, ones you didn't know that you had. Yeah. So she's really cool and a good person. And then me. And
you
and me and I'm a coach. I'm a women in transitions coach, and I take a very holistic approach. This is one of the 7 things I liked about myself.
Just one of them, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one of the three. Yes. And I kind of was going to go. I was going to tear them apart though, and then I would have had 5.
Wow.
I take a holistic approach because I am a nutritional consultant and a transitions coach, and I also am a design psychologist, so I coach from the inside out. I've got you covered every which way.
Inside and out.
Yes. And then we're going to have Beth Chorba from our Diva Movement show, and she's going to be doing some things to get us moving in between speakers. And then we have Diva Danielle. You met Danielle. She does our show 1 month at a time, and she is a spitfire. She's really cool. And we have Charlie Cousins that's coming to teach us some self-defense moves. And so all of this is going to work on your inside and get you motivated and help you see things in a different way, especially yourself. And then our lovely Laura is going to do your makeup in a very natural way, and just to bring out your
natural beauty.
Right. Thank you.
Yes.
And then our Chandra Jewel of Indigo Moon Photography is going to take your picture. So you're going to be coming in one way, thinking about life, and hopefully you're going to leave with a whole new attitude and a fresh perspective of yourself. That's what that day is dedicated to.
Yes.
So if you would like more information or buy tickets to that, you can call the studio or email me at deb@thedivalution.com, and I'll give you that studio number here before we leave. There's also going to be drawings, raffles, prizes, and a late lunch. And it's from 9:30 to 4:30 on October 10th.
That's going to be at the atrium?
At the atrium, that's right. So that's a really nice place.
Yes.
It's a cool place. So tell your friends, bring your mom, bring your daughter, bring your sister, bring your best friend. Seating is very limited, so you need to reserve early. And we do have, you can pay now, and we'll call at the door. We'll hold your ticket at the door, but you do have to pay in advance. And if you pay before October 1st, you get a $10 discount. So when you call or email me, make sure that you ask for the early bird discount.
Okay.
It's $10 off. And that we're going to be giving away tickets this weekend at our fall
canned food drive.
Fall canned food drive. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it.
So we're going to come back to you with what's your biggest obstacle right after I talk about our events. Juliana, we're going to ask you about your biggest obstacle and as a businesswoman, and we're going to ask you about your biggest obstacle too. And then I'm going to give mine, so I'm going to talk really fast. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and from Wednesdays for the next 7 weeks is Michigan Idol at Vino. It starts at 8 o'clock. And it's going to be really fun. And Wednesdays are also half-off wine nights. So come down and see us there. I'm one of the judges. So it'll be fun. Saturday, this coming Saturday, is our fall food drive. We're going to be at Standby Appliance from 10 to 1 and at Vino from 4 to about 9. If we're having fun, we'll stay later. If you juggle or do magic or sing or play guitar or whatever, come down and hang out with us a little bit in the parking lot. And I think it's going to be fun. And we're also collecting money for Girls on the Run and the Divalution Project. So you get discounts at Vino's if you donate food. Anything over $20, you get a certificate to go in and get a discount on food, and you get $1 off of wine. So Greg's doing really nice things for us. On Thursday,
is it on your website, Deb, or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Facebook too.
Okay. All right.
And Art on Adams. Our friend Beth Chorba is putting this on. There's pottery, paintings, and jewelry. Say that 3 times fast. Sounds like lions, tigers, and bears. That's at 515 Adams Street. It's on Saturday too. It's from 10 to 3. So you can go to that in the morning and then come to Vino in the afternoon and hang out with us. Or you can still stop by Standby too and see us. And then October 8th is the fall wine preview at Vino, and that is to benefit the Humane Society of Bay County. That's on Thursday, October 8th. On the 7th, the day before that, is Michigan Idol, but it's also Divas Night Out. So start marking your calendar for October. There's lots going on in October. That weekend from the 7th, 8th, and then the 10th, there's something 3 days that week. So So tell the family they're going to have to fend for themselves.
Put a casserole in.
That's right. Cook on Sundays. That's what I do. And then at 10, on the 10th is a new view of you. Change the way you look at things. We kind of dedicated it to the memory of. I hate when my mind goes blank.
Sorry.
Of
The author guy. I can't remember it.
I'll think of it while you guys are talking.
Okay.
And I love him so much it makes me mad I can't think of him. And he said, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And it's one of my favorite all-time sayings. And so we kind of dedicated a new view of you to him. Change the way you look at things. Laura, tell us what a major obstacle that you've overcome is.
That I've overcome.
That you've overcome, or just
I honestly, so far since I went out on my own, for me, I really think that my biggest obstacle was when I had my daughter. Honestly, because there is that whole saying that women can have it all. They can have the family and the kids and the great career. Well, the truth is though, is that it's really, really hard. And to have it all, I do feel like you have to cap it at some point until your kids get a little bit older.
That's where your focus
where you
should
really
be.
can go full force with your career, because otherwise you aren't around a lot with your kids. And every woman makes a different decision. Neither's right or wrong, but I think that's been my biggest obstacle. So as much as I want to grow the business and keep going, I've, kind of am okay with where I'm at right now, just because I do want to be home with my daughter.
Well, and that's good.
And trying to figure that out in the beginning was hard, and trying to figure out the balance of how I was going to do everything. In the beginning, I was a crazy lady. Is
that what you're going to write your chapter on in the book? Are you going to write some of that in the chapter?
I could.
I think you
could
probably
add that in
should.
there. Yeah.
Because that's an important lesson to learn, and why learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a very good. Juliana.
Yes.
What is a good lesson, an obstacle that you've overcome in your business?
Me. I was the biggest obstacle I had. Being afraid of everything and not wanting to try anything because I was too afraid to try anything. I was the biggest problem. And I had a lot of people say, you're good at this, you should do it all the time, you're going to be great. And my son was always saying, you should quit that job, just go on and do what you want to do. I'm here for you, I'll help you pay the bills. And I can't do that. I feel that, I'm the mom, I should be the breadwinner for me, But yeah, I'm the biggest obstacle to me. I have to get out of my way.
And you are.
Thanks. I love you, dear.
Yeah, it's nice watching you grow.
Thank you very much. I've been trying really, really hard.
So, and I think that's true with a lot of us. We do, it's almost like a fear of success.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And what happens if this comes? It's a lot of doubt and a lot of succumbing to that doubt. But, every week I'm getting just a little stronger.
A little braver.
And, I'm feeling a little pinched on this side. And because this side is hurting, I'm going over this side a little bit more. And as it is, I'm thinking, okay, all right, this is growing. This business over here, this is growing. I'm feeling better. And every time I get more clients, that helps out immensely. That's another big hurdle. Clients, you got to get your ad out, you got to get your stuff out, and you got to have them come to you. You're waiting for this. That's another big hurdle. Yep.
Well, good job.
Thanks.
How about you, Amy?
I actually got quite a few.
Microphone off.
That wasn't me. I think the major one, though, is learning to take control of my own life. Got divorced, was in a very controlling relationship, and I always felt the need to do everything on my own, and I had to take a step back, and, I got 2 girls. They're my priority, and I learned to say no and just kind of take myself back and just do what I want to do. Take some time for myself. That's why I come here. This is
Me time.
Yeah, exactly. And just know that, I'm okay. I'm okay by myself. I'm okay with my girls. I I can take care of them. I can take care of myself. I do work 2 jobs, so it's also trying to get them where they need to be and get myself where I